Hi, I'm Laura Nickerson giving you the buzz on local news and events. Well, April 5th, 2016 marks the 25th anniversary of the city of Calabasas, and they have all sorts of fun festivities planned. Mayor James Bazagian is the person to ask about what they have in store, so let's go ask him and I'll fill you in on the buzz. Mayor Bazagian, what is in store for the city for their 25th anniversary?
Well, we are celebrating our 25th anniversary of incorporation on April 5th, and we have a number of activities throughout the year that we're going to be noting the anniversary. And in particular, on April 5th, we have the Mayor's Luncheon sponsored by the Calabasas Chamber of Commerce. It's going to be held at the Community Center, and I'll be speaking about the history of the last 25 years.
Excellent. And how can the people watching get involved?
Well, there are a number of other activities too. You can go to the luncheon. There's also in June, from June 24th to 26th, we're going to have a whole weekend of activities centered around the opening of the Senior Center. We're going to have a historical reception and display in the Calabasas Library, co-sponsored by the Calabasas Historical Society. And we're going to have a concert at Lake Calabasas, where we're going to be celebrating the 25th anniversary with cake and festivities. And we're going to have activities for children as well. So we have a whole weekend set. We're in the planning stages. We also have a 25th anniversary booklet that's coming out that's going to be published by the city that goes through the timeline of our history and has some commentaries from council members past and present.
Well, that sounds like a complete blast. So make sure that you get involved and check them all out. The mayor knows a lot about the city's history, so I want to ask you, what has the city done in the past to protect wildlife?
Well, we have a long history in this area. About 43% of our land within the city is protected open space under our open space initiatives, and the council has worked very diligently on trying to make that happen. We passed a series of ordinances to protect coyotes, and we passed the anti-rodenticide ordinance to also protect wildlife.
Well, that's an incredible pass. Now, there's something coming up in the future. There's a wildlife crossing workshop that you're going to want to check out. The City of Calabasas will be hosting a free public workshop on Thursday, February 25th, titled Wildlife Crossing. How will it benefit you, your business, and the city? The workshop will be held at Founders Hall from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and talk about the structure that allows for animals to safely migrate over highways without the risk of accidents. Great speakers and information. Now that's forward thinking. Now, for this week's emergency preparedness tip, I have to ask you, Mayor, what was the biggest emergency in the city's history?
We've had some very significant fires and floods that affected large portions of the city, but I would say by far the biggest emergency was the 1994 earthquake, which affected everybody.
Well, in case of an emergency like an earthquake or anything else, here's a tip for you. Make sure that you write down your dietary supplements and your medications on a card and keep it with you at all times. That way, in case of an emergency, you have it handy. And you can also make sure that your friends or family have a copy, so if you're in the hospital, they can bring it with them and have the proper list. Find this tip and links to more on the homepage of our City of Calabasas website. So, Mayor, tell me a little bit about the history of the Calabasas Library.
Short history of the Calabasas library system. We started out using the Los Angeles County Bookmobile. In 1999, we seceded from the county system and established the Calabasas Municipal Library. In 2008, we opened this beautiful building as part of our Civic Center, in part with an $8.2 million grant from the state of California.
Wow. Well, did you know at the time that this was built that they would use it to create brush bots?
No, because I don't know what a brush spot is.
Well, they have them coming up, so let me tell you all about it. Bring the kids by the Calabasas Library for game day and brush bot making on Wednesday, February 24th from 1 to 3 p.m. There are games and building of brush bot robots, and it's all taking place at the multi-purpose room. Brush bots, they're like robots with little brushes on them.
Okay.
Yeah, sort of like a Roomba that sweeps. Attention, boat lovers! The LA Boat Show is sailing into town. The LA Boat Show takes place at the LA Convention Center and Burton W. Chance Park in Marina del Rey. It's from February 25th through the 28th, noon to 9, and it showcases hundreds of vessels, from family cruisers to million-dollar yachts, plus the latest in boating, outdoors, and marine accessories. It also has a high-energy kids zone, on-the-water boating lessons, and maritime fun for all ages. Visit losangelesboatshow.com for details. This is good. You might even learn how to navigate the treacherous waters of Calabasas Lake. Want to help clean up our beaches? Well, join up with MRT on Saturday, February 27th at 8:45 a.m. to join up with the Beach and Stream Habitat Restoration. It's going to be at Leo Carrillo State Park, and you're going to need to make a reservation. So visit mountainstrust.org for all the details. Well, the city has done quite a bit in 25 years. How do people get involved in the celebration if they want to?
Well, Laura, in addition to participating in our activities, we're inviting people to bring their memorabilia to the city so that we can share it with the public. Memorabilia from the past 25 years of history, culture, and life in Calabasas.
That sounds great. And you can always get all the information at cityofcalabasas.com. I'm Laura Nickerson. Thank you, James Basagian, for joining me today. And I'll see you next week with more of The Buzz.